What's up, everyone? In this video, we're breaking down every single Disney remake currently in the works. Let's dive right in.
Alright, let's jump into Disney's upcoming live-action remakes. Here we go!
Over the past few years, Disney has been diving back into its classic animated library, turning old favorites into live-action epics or hyper-realistic CGI spectacles. Moana. Release date: July 10th, 2026. You'd imagine that after the spectacular meltdown of Snow White and the non-stop controversies around The Little Mermaid, Disney executives would finally learn a thing or two. But nope. The Mouse House keeps charging forward, stepping on the same rake over and over. Just now, it's decorated with Hawaiian flowers. The first teaser for live-action Moana was supposed to be a celebration, the grand return of a beloved story, and Dwayne Johnson stepping back into one of his most iconic roles. Instead, it crash-landed. Judging by the reaction online, fans were anything but thrilled. And the big question echoing everywhere is simple: why is Disney even doing this? Let's dive into that teaser. The number one thing people pointed out, and it's repeated in hundreds of top comments, is the timing. The original Moana came out in 2016, and the remake drops in 2026. 10 years. That's it. In Hollywood terms, that's absolutely wild. Traditionally, remakes exist to revive classics from 50 or more years ago, Cinderella, The Jungle Book, or to update outdated storylines. But here, the comments are a wall of frustration. Viewers say the footage looks cheap, like an episode of a bargain bin TV show or a fan-made YouTube project. Is the hate fair? Hard to say yet, but there's a simple truth Disney refuses to acknowledge. Audiences aren't clueless. They immediately sense whether they're seeing real magic or just another corporate product dressed up as emotion for the sake of quarterly profits. And now, the remake of the legendary Bambi is officially in development. Bambi is one of Disney's most emotional and iconic classics, released all the way back in 1942. Disney is preparing a photorealistic remake done in the same visual style as the 2019 Lion King. Here's what we know so far. The project is currently in development with no release date announced. Disney plans to use highly realistic CGI animation. The biggest challenge? Keeping the emotional core of the original without turning the movie into just a beautiful nature film with animals. And many fans were disappointed from the very moment the remake was announced. Here's why. The Lion King remake showed that photorealistic CGI animals often lose emotional expression, becoming stiff and lifeless. For a huge number of people, Bambi is a deeply emotional story, one that touches the heart. Putting it into photorealism risks stripping away that softness, that warmth, that gentle tone that made the original so beloved. Hercules. Disney is also working on a live-action remake of the iconic animated film. According to unconfirmed reports, the movie is being produced by the Russo brothers. Yes, the directors of Avengers, Endgame. And the script is being written by Dave Callahan, known for Shang-Chi. The most interesting part? The film was originally set to be directed by the legendary Guy Ritchie, but the project has gone through several shakeups, and now his involvement is uncertain. The biggest intrigue is the tone of the film. The producers have already said that the remake will be experimental, not a direct copy of the animated classic, but a modern musical inspired by social media culture and current trends. Meaning Disney wants to turn an ancient Greek legend into something fast, bold, and visually modern. Fans are both excited and worried. Nobody knows whether the remake will keep the original's humor, its iconic music, and its unique charm, or whether it'll turn into yet another flashy experiment made purely for trends. One thing is certain: if this movie actually makes it to theaters, it won't be boring. Disney is cooking up something big. The only question is whether it becomes the next major hit, or another attempt to reboot a classic at any cost. As of now, Disney has not announced an official release date for Hercules. Cruella 2. And as a bonus, let's talk about the sequel to Disney's hit prequel. The standalone film about the infamous villainess from 101 Dalmatians became a full-on success. It's not a remake, but still one of the studio's most anticipated upcoming projects. Disney is moving forward with the sequel, and here's the big news. Emma Stone, director Craig Gillespie, and writer Tony McNamara are all returning, the exact same creative team behind the first film, which means the tone fans loved will stay intact. bold, stylish, rebellious, and dripping with punk glam energy. The plot is being kept under wraps, but it's already confirmed that the story will pick up right after the ending of the first movie. Rumor has it the sequel might bring us closer to the events of 101 Dalmatians, though Disney hasn't officially confirmed that yet. Filming is expected to begin soon, but the exact release date remains unknown. The studio is betting on style, music, and personality, and promises that the second film will be bigger, darker, and even more ambitious. So, Disney is preparing an entire wave of remakes. Some of them are already heading into production, others are just being written. But one thing is clear, the studio is determined to revisit its classic legends and give them a brand new life. Tell me in the comments, which remake are you most excited for? The epic Hercules, the heartfelt Bambi, or the massive Moana? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.